Yo, what's going on? It's Joe back here again with another one here on Joe Talks. And as you can tell by the title, Michigan Wolverines beat the Wisconsin Badgers. What was it? I think like 24-10, something like that. And the game started off pretty slow, not gonna lie. The game started off with both teams scoring on their first drive and then not scoring again until the second half. So it was a pretty boring game, a very defensive heavy game. For those of y'all who don't know, Michigan has a really good defense, and Wisconsin has a really good defense. Just their offense doesn't match their defense. So in the second half, that's why Michigan was able to pull away. But hey, I'm gonna say this: Michigan won, but hey, it was a sloppy win in my opinion, a very sloppy win. The offense just didn't really seem in sync. Bryce Underwood came out kind of, not throwing the best. Justice Haynes. He's probably the best or at least top 3 running backs in college football right now, having some nice breakout runs. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but they do need to clean up on offense. They need to clean up their wide receivers, not catching the ball. For whatever reason, Michigan, I'm pretty sure Michigan's leading the league right now in dropped passes. That you can't do that and be a Big Ten contender. So far, Michigan hasn't really played any, tough opponents. The only tough opponent they played was Oklahoma. That's their only loss. So as they get on later in the season, when they start playing tougher opponents, they're going to have to clean up them mistakes, especially drop balls. Because Bryce Underwood, I'll say this, Bryce Underwood, he's accurate. He is accurate if you give him time and if he's not under pressure, just like any quarterback, honestly. But Bryce Underwood, for being a freshman, he's pretty accurate. And the wide receivers just aren't catching the balls for whatever reason. Especially Morgan, I think his name is. Morgan, number 0. I don't know what's going on, but I'm pretty sure he's leading the team in drops. Their only wide receiver they really have is McCulley, which made a crazy catch, which ended up leading them to score. They either scored on that drive or went all the way down and missed a field goal. One of the two. But McCulley had an amazing catch. He's probably their best and only wide receiver, honestly. The other wide receivers, y'all need to get going in practice. Y'all need to get your reps in. I don't know what to tell you. But McCulley transferred from Indiana. Seemed like a good wide receiver. It can't only be him catching the ball, because teams are going to look at the film and realize, oh, this is the only guy that he's throwing to, one, and this is the only guy that can catch. So let's just lock him out of the game. And, say they beat us with the other wide receivers, they beat us. Teams are going to start doing that. Like, good teams, they're going to realize and be like, oh, let's just lock down number 1 and let all the other guys run free. Say we get beat with the other wide receivers, we get beat. That's just how a good defense would look at it. But Michigan did win. It was a sloppy win, like I said. Just a lot to clean up. Defensively, the defense played pretty good. The defense kind of got ran through on the first drive, not going to lie. Wisconsin probably did. I think they said it. I think Wisconsin did 9 run plays out of 12. So they only threw the ball, 3 times? That first drive, they ran the ball pretty much the whole time. So it seems like they're missing Graham and Grant from last season that went to the draft. So, yeah, they were able to just run the ball down them, and that's how Wisconsin scored their first and only touchdown, because they got a field goal in the second half, and by that time it was too late. And what was going on with the Wisconsin coach? Say I got any Wisconsin fans, watching this vid. What was he doing at the end of the game? He literally just let the game be over. And it was 24-10. There was probably about 4 minutes left. But, Wisconsin kind of got some of their momentum back on that drive. They were able to get the field goal. So, but once they kicked the field goal and kicked it back off to Michigan, they pretty much just let Michigan run the clock down. He ended up finishing the game with 3 timeouts in his pocket. And, hey, I ain't going to complain. That made it a lot easier for, Michigan to end the game off quick. But say you're a Wisconsin fan, say you stopped Michigan, you had a chance to get a touchdown. Yes, you would still be down, but you never know. College football is a crazy league. Anything could happen in college football. Just for example, look at yesterday. Penn State lost to, UCLA. UCLA got their first win to Penn State yesterday. College football is crazy. College football will be like that. So, you never know. say he would have used them timeouts and stopped Michigan, and they got the ball back. Who knows? They might have scored a touchdown, did an onside, got the onside. Like, there's a whole lot of what ifs. It's college football, so a lot of different things could happen. But it seems like what you're seeing across college football, though, is a lot of teams have good defenses, but their offense doesn't match. Like Wisconsin, say Wisconsin had a better offense. Michigan would have had a run for their money yesterday. Not gonna lie, because their defense is good. Their defense is really good, but I'm not sure what's going on with their offense. But their defense is good for sure. But yeah, around college football, it seems like a lot of schools have really good defense, but their offense doesn't match. And then kind of in the NFL, it's kind of the opposite. In the NFL, teams have high powering, firing offenses, but teams don't have a good defense to match. It's crazy how the leagues flip flop, but in my opinion, I'd rather have a good defense, but say your offense is bad and keep getting 3 and outs, and then the defense is getting thrown right back out there. They're not really getting any breaks. Like I said, that's why Michigan was able to pull away in the second half, because Wisconsin's defense was tired, man. Their backs hurt. They were carrying the team. And Michigan plays 7:30 this upcoming Saturday against USC. This is going to be another, real test, even though it's a game they should win. I kind of see USC being like the Nebraska game, kind of getting hyped up, thinking it's going to be a good game, and then Michigan just runs away with it. But maybe not, though. Maybe not. It's going to be a late game, 7:30. Good game, so I'll be tuned in for it. In the second half, they got it together. Like I say, Justice Haynes pretty much ran the first half for the team, and the second half was pretty much a team effort. So it is what it is. A good game. Michigan got a dub no matter what. It was a sloppy win, but, a win is still a win at the end of the day. Just going forward, facing tougher opponents, them little things that they had errors on this past Saturday, they're going to have to fix for games like that. So just going to have to wait and see, but that's pretty much it for this vid. Say you guys enjoyed the vid, a like and subscribe would be appreciated. Check out any previous vids that pop up here on screen. That would also be appreciated. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.